Hi clarinetist, in this video we are going to review the first song that we learned, which is Hot Cross Buns. Now the first thing that I want you to do is check to see if your bridge key is in alignment. We want to make sure that this key right here is right in alignment with the key underneath it. You do not want the bottom one to be on top of this one. And if our bridge key is not in alignment, the horn will not speak correctly. So now take your right hand and make sure that your thumb goes right underneath the thumb rest and the clarinet is on the strongest part of your thumb, which is the knuckle. We don't want it here and we don't want it over the fingernail. So make sure it's right on top of the knuckle. Now let's review the three notes, which is E, D, and C. So E is thumb and first finger. D is thumb, first finger, second finger. C is thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger. So let's hold out our first note E for 4 counts. Big breath. 1, 2, ready. Make sure we're using a lot of air and try not to play soft. Let's play a big strong sound. Let's play D for 4 counts. Thumb, first finger, second finger. 1, 2, ready. And last, C. And make sure that our fingers are really covering the holes. 1, 2, ready. Now, I would suggest doing that a couple of times before we get into the song. But let's sing the song on note names first. So it's E, D, C, E, D, C, 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 D, 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 E, D, C. Now, the third part of that song, we have to play C 4 times and D 4 times. So that means we have to touch our tongue to the reed, the very, very tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed. So let's just practice that part. So on C, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger. Let's see if we can practice playing C 4 times. 1, 2, ready. Now, if you are having trouble getting that note out, number 1, check to make sure that your fingers are covering the holes correctly. You don't want to use the tips of your fingers. You want to use the soft middle part of your finger right here. And you always want to make sure that the tip of your tongue is touching the tip of the reed. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, ready. And let's try D. 1, 2, ready. And I would practice those 2 parts alone before we move on to the next song. But for right now, we are going to move on to the next song. So remember, it's E, D, C, E, D, C, 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 D, 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 E, D, C. Huge breath from the beginning with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Happy practicing.